Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm Duke Skyloafer, and welcome Rumblestrip in the chat. I see you goofing off in there. Happy Halloween, everybody. I tried to read your thing, and I see you're doing your usual. I'll decipher it at some point, I promise. Alright, so what we left off with here is we were making... Boy, it's windy out here, isn't it? Oh, it's storming out here. When they turned off the lightning damage, I just kind of forgot storms existed. Anyway, it is... Something smoking over there? Or is that like a reflection in the thing here? Hang on. No, I guess that's the reflection of the clouds or something. Or is something, or is that just the... Nothing looks broken. Okay, we're gonna stick with that. So, we were working on building this welder wall over here, and we are going to need to go and get some raw materials so that we can build the stuff that we need to build this ship. So that's where we're gonna have to start, unfortunately. We're gonna have to go out and get probably lots of iron, I assume. Once this thing is built, I won't have to worry so much about it, but let's hop in the truck for a second here. Oh, there's still stone in here. That's lovely. Find me the... What is the refinery up to? It's working on silicon. Alright. That's okay. So anyway, let's look at ingots. We've got... That's working on that. Okay. Cobalt, we have not much left, but possibly enough to get through what we need, because we have a lot of metal grids already. A lot of motors, a lot of construction components. We don't have a lot of steel plate. We don't have any... Actually, I don't know that we don't have any. Yeah, looks like we don't have any, so we'll have to make some. But in terms of iron, we have this amount, which is not enough, probably. And then nickel and silicon, we might have enough. But luckily, we have a... there we go. If we head out to the... Oh, wait, hang on a second. Which one is my... Cobalt? Yeah, I guess it was this iron, huh? Yeah, we're gonna head out to that one. Hey, did you, mister? Doing well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so this iron, I should actually make the... I should name this... Please don't hit anything. Iron... Nickel. Because it is actually both of them in there. Yeah, once we get this ship built, then I'm gonna send it out to to mine iron, basically, forever. And anything else we need, we'll probably drive out manually and get, but we'll just, at least for a bit, till we're all full, we'll use the mining ship for iron. Because then we could start doing lots of things like buildings. I've got a lot of cool ideas for improving the welder wall, for building some facilities underground, for building some flying vehicles so we could scout out where some ice might be. All of this depends on getting a steady supply of materials. And actually, I think there might have been a closer iron deposit than this one. I don't know why I always drive out to this one. If we can get a good flying vehicle built, cobalt iron. If we can get that miner built or another flying vehicle, we could fly far away and attempt to spawn some of the new encounters. There's a lot of stuff over in this area. I should have built over here. Alright, where is this hole at? Right there. Okay, let's think the... Hang on a second. Just want to line up the back of the truck with the whole exit here. That seems close enough. Actually, did I do that the right way or no? No, I didn't. That's alright, we'll be fine. It's not that many. Not that many trips. I thought about that, making a mobile drilling truck. I actually have a good blueprint for one of those that I made. It's one of the first, actual, ground vehicles I ever designed in Space Engineers when I started taking it seriously. But to really do any of that, we'd have to get a lot more iron, so... I'm gonna drop, if I've got any stone, I'm gonna try and drop it. And while we're down here, I'll grab a little nickel. Yeah, well, I mean, the truck doesn't have a whole lot of... I'm stuck in the... Where's the ground? There we go. The truck doesn't have all that much capacity, so... Let's get rid of that stone. Grab a little bit more of this stuff. It's all stone. I think we're going to be okay on nickel, so I want to get mostly iron here. I'm hoping I could just do one manual trip, and then that'll be enough, because we have all the parts we took off the old miner that I built. So I'm hoping that this makes up for it, and there will be enough. Pick up more stone than iron. I don't want to lose my ramp up out of here. I might have to start, going off to the side a little bit.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, just kind of roll the other way, please. What is the voxel teleportation system mod? That sounds cool. Transports the ore voxels. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. Alright, that's probably good. Let's see how full we are here. No, we could do one more. Do it. Move it. We could also, above these big deposits, set up some more permanent mining rig bases.
Inventory full.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful I don't dig out my ramp there. Alright, we can get just a little bit more. Uses your ore detector to scan the deposits, and you need a piece of gear to gather the data. Oh, that's interesting. That sounds really hands-on. Alright, do we have a...
Inventory full.
Perfect. We're out of here. Let's see, we actually want to go this way, but we're moving real slow. I may have put the wheels too close together on this truck. All right. Yeah, that does sound interesting to streamline the process. It seems, and I guess it is a little bit cheaty in the sense that, you know, you don't have to actually go out and do the getting, but like you said, you still have to do the scouting. You still have to set up all this like kind of infrastructure. I remember using the pipelines mod a while back, where you had, and it worked well with this mod that was basically like, as long as you put it on top of an ore deposit, it will just constantly generate small amounts of that ore, whatever's underneath it. So it never runs out and it's just infinite ore supply. But you'd have to figure out how to transport it all back to your ship or your base. And then there was this separate mod that came out around the same time for pipelines and let you, you would put blocks up and a pipeline would, you know, giant pipe would just generate between the two blocks. And then you could basically run gigantic pipelines all the way back to your base, as long as they were line of sight with each other. That was pretty cool, but also a bit cheaty because you get infinite ore. I've also seen the less cheaty version of that, where you have, like, you put the mining device down on the ground and it actually does hollow out the ground underneath it. Like, wherever it detects ore within a radius just kind of disappears. Yeah, the VTS, or yeah, whatever that one was. That's the one. All right. Let's see how that's doing for us. Let's get you in there. And then what else do we have on the old buzzard here? Let's get you in there. Okay, we don't have the... Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Let's put iron at the front for now, because we do have a decent amount of nickel. Did I get any stone back? No. Okay, good. All right, then. Oh, you know what? That's right. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Rumble Stripper. It was somebody last week recommended I get the blueprint to assembler script, and I did. And the which programmable block do I want? Big one or stick it on the wall? Let's do a stick it on the wall one, because I can just put it up on the wall here. Let's put it like right. Actually, we kind of need like a control pad for this thing, don't we? We can put it right where my pumpkins are. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just put this like right up here. So the all the comments on this script said that it may or may not be working anymore. Some people said it was working, some people were like, nope. So we'll find out. Blueprint to assembler. And it is called Blueprint to Assembler. So I forget how this works. So I think it may have problem with the newer blocks, but in general, it should be okay. So, because this isn't using any of the newer blocks for anything. These are all like, I don't even think it has any DLC blocks on it. So, add prefix key to projector name to connect it to the script. In the custom data of the projector, a series of text lines will appear. Okay. To enable sending to assemblers, set to assembler to true below. Add prefix key to assembler name to connect it to this script. Components will divide evenly between all assemblers. Okay. LCD setup. Add prefix key to LCD. Specific projector name can be entered in LCD custom data. Okay. So do I need an LCD? Ah, okay. So that was one of the things it can't tell in a blueprint, oh, come on. Bitrate. Is it that time of day already? Yeah, it's going to be that time of day where the bitrate sucks. Okay, so it can't tell the difference between heavy and light armor. I think so. You have to kind of assume that it's all the one or the other. So that's fine. We're all using light armor. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about the upload. That's internet's fault. So it's gonna buffer. It does this to me every Thursday and Wednesday. I don't know why. I think it's somebody in the town using up all the internet, because it always kicks in at like the exact same time of day. Yeah, I'm just watching the stream and it looks like it's might not come back. Hang on a second. Double checking that this is not a problem on my end. Hmm. Oh. Interesting. Yes, okay. Excuse me, one moment. If this fixes it. So it seems like it's fixed itself at the moment, so hopefully everybody's back here. Anyway, what I was saying here is I don't know if I actually need an LCD or not. The prefix key is BTA, so we'll copy that. Let's start with that thing. Okay. Found the projector. Armor type is light. Did not find small connector. Components already added. Did not... Oh. Oh, it doesn't know what a small connector is. Okay. Oh, wow. It's creepy out here. Because this used to be the ejector. That's okay. I should be able to just make... Oh, we got to get some of those spotlights out here. I should be able to just manually make the parts for 4 small connectors. They just need... Yeah, I'll figure that out. We got a bunch of parts sitting around already. Actually, I do wonder if it wouldn't be a good idea to disassemble a lot of the parts that I have so that we could... if I put a bunch of these parts in here and tell it to disassemble them, we could reuse. Because I don't know that I'm going to need 566 motors. So let's disassemble a whole bunch of these things that we don't need. Yeah, my bitrate is like way overcompensating now. It's using my max upload speed, but it should be nice and clear for you guys. So, all right, what other wonderful things should we probably disassemble? I think we might not need these girders. Did it? Wait a minute. Did it like spit these things back out at me? Yeah, I just want to disassemble, like... Is it trying to kick them back out into here? No. Maybe I should build some speed things onto here. I'm going to keep using up my my materials to make things before I... Actually, can I make the speed one? Yeah, I can make the speed ones, right? Speed is not that much material. Let's maybe put some speeds on here if we could maybe grab like 2 of these. Might be worth it. Why don't you stop and make me the parts for this? Oh, I couldn't find a mod for it. I was aware of the script before. I wasn't actually aware that there was a mod. I thought you were talking about the script. So, if there is a mod and you find its name, just put its name in the chat. I don't think the bot will let you do links, but you could just throw its name in there and I'll go find it. But if this works, this will work well enough, I think. There we go. Now we'll get some gains going on here. Oh yeah, look at that. Why does it say I need that many? Oh, okay, whatever. Alright, let's get it back to now speed disassembling all this stuff. Oh yeah, there we go, look at that. This way, when the blueprint goes into the assembler, I won't end up with just like tons and tons of extra stuff. That's why I'm doing this. So let's maybe put in all these things. Makes all the pieces kind of fungible, so I could reuse them. Why do I keep ending up with so many motors? And then that'll probably be it. I don't think we need to really worry about the rest of this. Actually, there's really nothing else to... I could break these down. Might as well. I don't think I'd get much out of these. If anything. Alright, so while that's happening, I'm going to go back over here and create a... let's see, I want to create like a button panel of some sort. Ooh, there's the console with the modular buttons. How many buttons do I really need here? I need like start stop, that's one button. Reverse, that's one button. Welders on off, that's a button. And then the projector to blueprint would be the next. I guess we could have one for turning on and off the projector. I think it's could be a lot of buttons. So I guess we're going to want at least 4 buttons. Yes, of course. I took off all the... My thing is still disassembling, so it can't build my parts. Didn't think that part through. Choop. Okay. Maybe we just kind of ignore these. Gonna ignore those last ones. Okay. So, do I need you? Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So now we can say... actually, why don't we, as long as we're here, let's let you finish up while I'm programming stuff. So, our blueprints... I do think it's great that I could have totally welded this thing up by hand in the amount of time it took me to build this wall and all of this stuff. But that's okay, I don't care. Okay. Blueprint. Oh, we need the assembler to have the BTA tag. So you've got the assembler now. Okay. So I think I am going to make an LCD just so that I could see what this thing is doing. We'll grab a... Not one of you. We'll just do a regular LCD. Probably put it like right here. What do you mean couldn't be? Oh, is it because it's still in... There we go, that's why. And now it's going to tell me... There we go. Projections to assembler. Seems pretty obvious in retrospect. Oh, I have the vector thrust script. I actually was thinking about doing something with vector thrust. Perhaps my scout vehicle, we will use the vector thrust script. That could potentially be kind of fun. Oh, I need some water. In fact, it's getting dark out here. Maybe I should head to bed real quick, eat some food and water, eat some water, and then get some sleep real quick. So, let's get that and that. We'll go sit at our table and get all nice and topped off. Come on, food. There we go. All right, then we can go up here, do the old wastewater shuffle. I left some pee in the truck. That's okay. All right, we'll put this back. Oh yeah, the nanobot drill and fill is very cool. Rain. There we go. Yeah, the nanobot drill and fill is very, very cool. I've used that to like just dig out large caverns underground, since it just has a rectangular work area. So it was very good for just like, yeah, put the work area underground and just let it clear out a big space that you could build in. It'll be, you know, perfectly level to your grids and whatnot. So, all right, let's get this LCD going. All right. So, you see the LCD now. Do you need to be on text and images mode, maybe? LCD has no projector assigned. Well then. How did... Oh, it was in the custom data? No, how are we supposed to do this? All right, in the custom data of the projector. Okay, add prefix to assembler name. Okay. Add prefix to the LCD name. To configure it for one projector, specific projector name can be entered in the LCD custom data. See instructions there. Oh, there they are. Would you look at that? This value controls flow, scroll, do not change anything. Okay. So, you are there. And you are there. This is a nice fast script. I like this. Okay, cool. Oh, so I guess I didn't need to, I didn't need to break everything down, because it actually keeps track of how many already exist. Oh, that's very cool. I still had way too many motors, though. So, that's okay. Thank you for complimenting my pumpkins. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, so I should be able now to say, in here, there was one more thing. Oh, wait, the projector had some custom data stuff in it, right? Changes variable to false to add blueprint components to assembler. Changes variable to false to add blueprints component. Wait a minute. Components have. Oh, added. True. Okay. If set to false, this will count light armor blocks. Right, okay. So do I need to change that now, or can I use the button to do it? I'm going to rename this to BTA, just so that I could type BTA and get all of these things to show up at once. Alright, so it says arguments. Run this program with arguments. Projector name. To assembler. Okay. Projector. True. This will set armor. Will toggle if projector components must be sent to assemblers. Okay. So it's just name of projector semicolon to assembler. Wait, did it say that would toggle it? Will toggle if projector must be. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's give it a shot here. Here's the programmable block. And we will run it with... Aha. See, I still had that in the thing there. To assembler. And we will call this just BTA. It'll be the BTA label. All right, let's try it. Let's click it. Oh, that's not click. Click. Okay. Click again. I don't know why I'm walking over here to check the thing. Okay, so now it's building up. I guess we did need a ton of that. What are the odds that we're not going to have enough iron for this entire thing? I'd say odds are pretty good that we're going to run out of iron. Oh, no, we're not. Well, maybe we are. Yeah, we're still going to run out of iron. Well, why don't we let that thing do its thing and we'll go out and grab another load of iron real quick. Oh, I should, you know what, I should also double check that we're not going to run out of anything else. Cobalt, I think we should have enough cobalt. Cobalt, we have enough. Silicon, we have enough. Nickel, we need 3,000. That should be enough. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Is that true? 140. Yes, I think, and we have some that we haven't. Okay, so we're just gonna need to go get some more iron. Hopefully this is the last trip to get iron. And is there a, yeah, actually, is there a closer iron? Let's see, hang on. Let's let the, yeah, there is, like right over here. I think this is the one that we were gonna have the ship get. But that's okay, we'll just dig a hole right here real quick. Oh, hey, look at that. Hang on. This is where the ship started digging. Perfect. I didn't even mark it with a GPS for some reason. I'll just use this same hole right here. Get lined up. Alright. In we go. Wrong tool. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. It dumped all of its stone back out in here. Well, that's lovely. That's going to be following me all the way through. Until we hit the iron. Okay. I may have, it may have been a better idea if I had just, collected all these, turned them into one big rock, and dumped them out before I dug all the way down here. There we go. What am I holding? What am I full of? Oh, sure. I hope I can get back out of here.
Inventory full.
That's gonna be a pain. Okay. Hang on. Where's downhill? Downhill should be this way, I think. Get going. Let's see how many of these things I gotta pick up.
Inventory full.
I really should have done this before I dug a big hole. Get going.
Inventory full.
Why did I do that?
Inventory full.
I'm going to do only one more trip here and then we're just going to leave the rest of them as they were. Have you all been catching any of Zach's live streams lately? I think I think it's pretty clear that they're saying they're going to be announcing Space Engineers 2 before the end of the year. I mean, they're basically, you know, this is like the first time I've ever seen a game company basically like show off what is essentially a completely different game and then be like, and we're going to have a special announcement later. And everyone's just like, yeah, so you're going to announce that game that you've been showing us this whole time for like the last 3 years? So I'm pretty excited about that. I think that new unified grid system is going to be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Assuming it is performant. I think it's going to be interesting because I think they said that they would have a, yeah, maybe I'll just take the stone with me. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That they would have a, or they would at least try to have an importer, excuse me, for current blueprints so that you could take your existing blueprints and import them into the new system, and anything that was compatible would carry over, and then anything that wasn't would just kind of be blank. But you would at least get like all the armor blocks would carry over because they can all be recreated in the new grid system. Yeah, a large grid block is just a 10 by 10 armor block. So I like that idea. Whenever the stream starts having the issues, people start getting behind because YouTube kind of starts jumping around a little bit, so I can see on my own stream monitor it got behind when the internet was clogged up. Oops. I need to mark this hole before I forget. This is iron again. That's literally the first time I've ever done that, I think. Thank God I wasn't on one of the servers. I think in theory, as long as they implement every existing block, which is a big if, you know, it's entirely possible there are blocks that they don't want to re-implement in Space Engineers 2, but in theory, any block in Space Engineers 1 could be made compatible with the new grid system. There's nothing stopping it, because they're all larger grids, so You just divide it up. But yeah, there might be blocks that they just don't remake. You know, maybe they're going to rethink survival entirely, and we don't have survival kits and, you know, med kits or something. I mean, I guess they could just add it to this game, but it really does feel like this is going to be a new game. So I'm lost in the hole now. I mean, you're basically replacing the engine like that, replacing the grid system, replacing everything like that is literally replacing the game. So I think I just grabbed a bunch of stone. I don't care. And I'm not saying that's not what they're going to do. They could replace the entire game. Like, that's totally possible. Just seems like a like if I was a game developer, I had spent the last 3-ish years investing in a new game engine, and now the dev team, I think the dev team working on this is like 70 people, someone said, which is way more than SE1 had this early in its life. I mean, I would want to get paid for that time, right? I would want you know, I would want to get paid by selling this new game engine. And I'm not saying they're trying to be greedy. I'm saying, like, that's a big investment for a company, and, you know, they deserve to be compensated for that kind of a thing. So, like, if they made it a free update, I would be thrilled. You know, but I've always paid for the DLC because I feel like I'm getting a good value out of helping to support them. And I would totally pay for Space Engineers too. Like, it would be 100% worth it to me, assuming that it is at least as good as Space Engineers 1. So that's my thinking. Hey, John. You didn't miss much. We basically have been mining a lot back and forth here and trying to get the welder wall to work. We've also been trying to get a projector to blueprint script working. I think it's going to be... Someone said on the stream today, like in the comments, I was watching the YouTube comments, and someone said, like, won't it be really daunting to have to build, like, massive large grid ships with such a small grid system? And I kind of thought, you know, actually that's kind of true. Like, you know, you're going to have to get really, really detailed with your, you know, like, you could still do, like, broad, what would then be, like, giant armor blocks. Like, you could still do that. You know, you could still build your ships with armor blocks that are this size and then carve them out to be smaller and have better shapes. Like, that's totally doable. But, like, you know, where they're showing, like, lights that are 2.5 centimeters across, you know, there's just a lot. And that's true. It's going to change our paradigms a little bit. So, but I think we'll adapt. We'll adapt. I can only assume that we're going to get significantly more interesting looking ships. Like, the people who are really good at building ships are going to be, well, they're going to continue to be really good at building ships. So that's what I have to say about that. All right, grab that there. Oh, my cargo is full. Where's my refinery? Are you full? You're almost full too. Let's get you in there. Alright, let's get you in there. And how are we doing? We're waiting for iron. I sure hope that gives us enough iron. We need a large refinery, or a second basic refinery. I'm still, we're still really close to breaking even on power. God, I got so much stuff I need to do. good. Yeah, that's true, Rumble Strip. Alright, what are we... Okay, how much nickel? We need 1.3. Let's make sure we got enough of that. Nickel. We got... Yeah, okay, so we have enough nickel. Let's actually pull the nickel back out of here. Nickel back. Put the iron in there. And... I don't know that we might end up with not enough. I might have to just mine some stone down here to get some quick iron so we don't have to drive all the way back out. But then we can... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Jetpack doesn't actually work, but... Oh, yeah. You're right, that's exactly what's going on. We are running low on power because... let's turn off the assembler until the refinery is done. I think because does putting the speed modules on the assembler cause it to use more power? I don't remember. What does that do? Power efficiency is still 100%. Max required input is 1.68 megawatts. Yeah, that's quite a lot. How are my batteries doing? I haven't really checked in a while. They're still full. Yeah, fully recharged. Well, that's interesting. I guess maybe what's the output? 12? Yeah. I don't know why it would have been having power issues since the batteries can output 12 megawatt. These ones are charging, but they are full already because I didn't use much driving around. Still should be enough though. Right, this assembler, max required input is if I toggle it on here, 1.68 megawatt. The batteries should be able to output that. So I don't know why it wouldn't do it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough iron. How much more do I need? Maybe. Actually, we might be okay. I've also noticed that this number is changing, and I'm wondering if the script is doing that. Because this number is not changing. Let's start it back up again and see what we're doing here. Yeah, the rover's fully charged, though. The rover's got... this is its batteries. It has 2 big batteries, and they're full right now. So... now we're not having power issues now. You can hear the refinery isn't doing its thing anymore. Its noise. Yeah, I might start grabbing some stone and just throwing some stone in here to get the extra... We're going to be really, really close, I think. I also don't know, actually, maybe I should have left this on for it to... Oh, actually, it looks like it may have created twice as much as we need. That could be... That could be a thing. Maybe we just go for this. Let it go. Okay, so piston. Which piston is which here? I should name these. This is going to be welder, piston, 1. And I don't even know that we're going to use this one, but welder piston 2. And that's fine. Okay. So let's make a group of these. Actually, I want to name these by my usual piston welder 1. This is how I usually name things. Piston welder 2. Name spacing. Welder pistons of the welder. There we go. And then let's make their velocity. Actually, wait a second. I can't reverse both of them, can I? Because they're... I need to bring both of them in for a second. Welder 1, I want to pull you in, but I think you're going to clang into the wall, so I need to make your min distance... Let's see. Yeah, it sounds good. Let's make your minimum distance... No, that's max distance. Minimum distance like 0.25. And make yours 0.25. And then reverse you both out for a second. Bring you both back in. Are we... Yeah, we're right up on it. And we are... I think we can get a little bit closer. I just want to be within 1 block here. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. So we'll say min distance 0.2 and min distance 0.2. Now we should be good to start. Alright, so now we need to make these very, very, very slow. So let's say that their velocity is 0.05 together. That ought to be plenty good speed, I would say. Let's hope. All right, look at my build planner queue. I don't have anything in the build planner. Okay, I think we're ready to go. According to this, like some of the numbers that I was seeing for parts seemed outrageous already, and according to this, actually, is that even accurate? Let's look at the inventory. How many power cells do I have? 16, 88, 72. Yeah, I think we have at least doubled our order of everything somehow. So, all right, I need you to be pistons. Where's the pistons? You're going to be on off, and you're going to be reverse, and then my welders on off. This is the welder wall. Okay. Hold on to your butts, everybody. Actually, did I turn off that? The projector custom data components added to queue. True. Okay. So, I think we're ready. There's a good chance it might weld up these pumpkins when I turn it on. But, let's do it. Oh, we're welding up more of the windows. That's good to know. Alright, hopefully that doesn't ruin anything here, but here we go. And we'll just get ready to stop it or reverse it back in if we need to. Oh, you know what? Hang on one second. We needed to have small... connectors. I'm sure we have the extra parts already, but there's not much here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm sure we already had all these parts, but it's not much. Alright, now we should be good. Let's back it up some more. Kind of. Looks like some things are not getting... Yeah, I should. Some things are not getting welded up on the bottom because they got nothing to clamp onto. This thing should have been printable, I thought. Oh, come on.
Health low.
I'll be fine. Let me reverse it back in. Can I reverse it back in? No, I can't. I can. I can a little bit. What thing are we trying to build here? Can I get a... I'm gonna die if I get too close to this. Okay, hang on. Alright, what thing do we need to... One second here. Just want to try and see what... Did something not get built here that I could build real quick? And then... It looks like a battery needed to get built. I really need like a ladder here. I'm wondering... Let's see, I don't want to grind down parts of it yet. Why wouldn't that battery have gotten built yet? I need a bird's eye view of this. Let's get some steel plate here. And how am I going to get up here? Oh, spectator cam. That's cheating. There we go. Yep. Alright, so I see no reason why this that exists now, right? No. It just disappeared. But there we go. Yeah, that should have appeared already. Okay, let's push this back in a little and see if we can get that, because now I think these things should be able to build up. Those might be too far back. I might have to do some of those manually, but it's like it's really trying, which I appreciate. So it got me my battery. Oh, I think I might just need to pull a little bit further back. Let's see. There we go. That did it. So I don't know why that didn't work before, but... This is going very well so far. Let's see, I think that just needs to come back out a little bit more. There we go. Let's see. Looks like we missed because that's...
Hell
Jeez.
low.
This... Do I still have steel plate on me? I do. I should be able to... Let's see. If I can manually place some of these or figure out what the problem is. Oh. Oh, I thought that cargo had come in. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Let's pull back, let the cargo come in. Yeah, there we go. Now, one important bit here is once we start bringing in like full cargo loads of iron, we're going to need a lot more cargo space on the base. So. Almost done. Got some lights that aren't getting built. I think we need the cockpit to get built. Those might end up being too far out. That's fine. We could always weld up the rest later if we need to. Actually, you know what? As long as we're here, let me push this back in just to make sure that they didn't just get missed because I went too fast here. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like it. What did I do? There we go. Let me manually place. Oh, you're just a light hanging out on top of nothing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, all right. Let's let it do its thing, and then we could always go weld up those lights. Did I turn the welder all off? Yeah, I did, didn't I? You know, that is kind of necessary. But also, where is the rest of the blueprint? Why am I not seeing, like, the drills? Why is this thing just hanging there? Hang on one second. What if we turn the projector off and back on again? There's the rest of it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how they expected those things to be printable. But anyway, welder wall back on. Thing back out. Here we go. I've lost part of my blueprint again. What are we struggling with now? Did we run out of something? Oh no, that looks like it's fully welded. Yeah. Okay, so we just need to back it out a little bit again. Hopefully. All right then. That should be it. Except for... Yeah, okay. Except for... Do I have a bunch of construction components? Let's see if we can get these lights welded up here. Yeah. Thought I was going to have to do some fancy jumping. All right, there we go. Now we've got a mining ship. So let's stop you. I need a place for this thing to land. What's your deal in here? Everything's looking good. Let's turn. Okay. That's good. Turn all the things off. We were going to have you land. How far back? Okay, that is fairly close to the front. So, I think the original plan was that it was going to dock here. That might be okay, but I think we're going to end up moving this forward to maybe... or did we want it to come forward from here? How did I want this? No, this is definitely where the original one was. Kind of want it to be off of this one, though. Given that it's so close to the... you know what? We'll do it from here. We're going to take our conveyor T and turn it... Okay. Just making sure. Turn it this way. Now I think we're going to go to here with it. We're going to need some interior plates. So we're going to go conveyor corner for sure, and just regular conveyor straight. Hopefully the mod that Rumble Strip was talking about is better than the script, because I don't fully comprehend how I was supposed to tell it to... Like, it seems like it seemed like it just kept adding things to the, oh, you know, okay, I was going to say, I could have it land on I could do the flush in the ground connector, but I think I would burn a hole in the inset connector. What's its connection dealie? Is it only on the bottom? Oh, and it's got one on the side. This is the best. I love this. This is a very good idea. Okay. I'm not going to use it because I don't want this thing to burn a hole in the ground when it lands. So we're going to do regular connector. Where are you, regular connector? If you all are enjoying the stream and you haven't yet thrown a like on it, please consider doing so that I can, you know, be more visible to the almighty algorithm. And if you want to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing, because I do try to plan these things out ahead of time. The things you can do to support the channel, in case you're wondering, are nothing monetary. Being here to watch the stream helps a lot. Commenting in the live chat helps. Commenting on the VOD later helps. And throwing a like on the video. All of those things help. So, whatever you are up for. I know I don't like being forced to like videos that I don't actually like. So, feel free to do whatever you like. I think this is the one I just built, right? This is going to be the dock for the miner. This hinge is the one the miner's currently attached to, I think, right? So we're going to call this the welder wall hinge, and I probably could just get that all off of there. Merge block. Let me I should disconnect the ship first, and then... Alright, so we got that there. That's good. Let's get you with all of your stuff back on, and hopefully not going to fall off when I slice off this. Oh, this could be... This could be bad. What? What is this? What? Okay. I have, what the hell is this? I think the projector can't find the blueprint file, and my whole game is now, this is the entire game. I can't, what the hell? I'm gonna die of thirst, waiting for it to render this blueprint screen. It seems like it's flashing like there's already an input going on. I remember all the tricks for like trying to get the buttons to work. I'm trying to hit OK as fast as I can here. Maybe I should have turned off the... I can't even hit escape to like go to the menu. F10's not working. I got into the mod settings. Well then. One more moment while I reboot. While I like force... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. While I force quit the game here and then load it back in. Shouldn't have been that long ago. I've literally never seen that happen. I don't know what the deal is there. All right. It's always fun times over here, I'll tell you. Yeah, it was good advice, Juno. Unfortunately... Oh, that's interesting. The very last save happened while I was grinding it down. Ooh, let's see if it comes in like... Here, let me bring you all in. The picture shows that the merge block has just been ground down, so we might even come back like right after that screen, or I might have to go back 5 minutes to a previous save. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I've literally never seen that. I don't know why it wouldn't be able to... Why it wouldn't find the blueprint. Okay. So, we got past the error. Don't get burned. I am going to turn off the projector, though. Just so that it's... I don't think it was set to keep blueprint, so I don't know why it would have... There we go. I don't know why it would have been looking for a blueprint anyway. Alright, so without breaking anything, let's very carefully rotate this around. Park it. Rotate it a little bit. Back it up. Go the correct direction. Can't really see where I'm going. There's too many things in the way and I can't... There we go. Almost. There we go. So I'm going to leave the thrusters on and everything because those batteries are going to need to charge quite a lot. Yeah, mod list is in the description. The UI mod, I don't remember what it is called, but you're not going to see it directly in the mod list. It gets pulled in as part of my Duke's UI and behavior mod. We'll pull this mod in. So if you go to that mod on the workshop, it'll tell you which mod it is. All right, so I have a concern about the batteries. We are going up, right? 566. No. Oh wait, that's yes, stored power. Yes, okay, good. For some reason I was looking at the other thing there. All right, so it is slowly charging, and it's probably slowly draining my base batteries. So we're gonna really need to invest in some more power here. I don't really want to make another power tower. I would really like to be able to redo this power tower to be not messed up. Look how slow some of those are going. I put them way too close together. Oh, man. What if we made just like a little lift vehicle? There you go. HUD, modern and fancy. Color. Yeah, I'm wondering if we should make a little lift vehicle that I could use just to kind of get up there, although it's going to require power. A little flying lift vehicle, I mean. Oh, well, you know what I could do? How hard would it be? Oh, I was going to get water. I'm going to grab some water real quick. Get that. That's not the water I want. That's the water I want. Okay. How hard would it be to build a lift arm on top of this thing? Something that could lift me up. I don't really use this thing's solar panels. It's probably pretty ugly under the solar panels. I need that water, that yellow water, for making snow cones. I don't really use the solar panels because this thing is in shade most of the time, and we're able to hook it up to the base. I wonder, how hard would it be? It wouldn't be that hard. Let's do a little modding on... I'm gonna do something real quick here. Oh, wait. Back it up. I just want to get this thing lifted up. Okay, not quite what I wanted, but that didn't help at all. Be a good idea to make an actual dock for this thing somewhere where it can actually drive up instead of hanging off of this connector. I am thinking since we should be able to get ore with this thing now, and hopefully not have to drive out with this thing, I'm going to take the top off. We're going to try and build a little lift arm platform that can help me get up to places. So let's just take this whole thing off of here. Oops. Can't keep you, I need you. I hope none of this was, like, actually quite structural. But let's leave that as is right there. Alright, that's the big hole where all the parts are. Alright, so let's think this through a minute. I need a way to get up to the top of it. So, like, we could obviously have a... Yeah, we could put a hinge here, we could do a piston or two, and then a platform on a hinge, and just raise it up and go up. That's not a big deal. I would need a good way to get up onto the roof from the ground. So, what is the best way to do that, he wonders out loud. Does small grid ladder still suck? Show me small grid ladder. I'm gonna guess yes. Just because it is a weird size for what I'm trying to do. I need it to be like half the size that it is. Basically, because I will get up, fall off. Actually, maybe that's okay. That might be okay. If we put it... I don't want it to clip into the wheels. I guess I'll have to do it here. So let's do it like there, maybe? Let's see. I need to make a lot of small steel tubes. Ooh, that unknown signal's coming down real close, and I have disassembled my truck. Alright. Oh, we should make this color. Yes? There we go. Alright, so we'll just kind of go up and then plop down on top. Yeah, that works. That'll be okay. Fender... Oh yeah, fenders over the wheels would do it too, wouldn't it? Actually, can I jump up on the wheels and then jump... I might be able to just jump up on the wheels. I mean, with several tries, I might be able to jump up on the wheels. Yeah. No, I think the ladder will be okay. Ladder will be okay. Let's look at... Let's do some math here. If we made this... let me think about this. I could cover this up, so that's not a problem here. I could put the hinge here. How big are small grid pistons? Do these new ones, these square ones, come in small grid? Sweet. Okay. Okay. So that goes to the middle of the battery, roughly. So we could do 2 pistons, and then we would have... Okay, so so we would basically be able to make this whole area back here like the platform to stand on. Oh, you know I'm going to math this out. Of course I'm going to math it out. Alright, oh, do we want it to be able to rotate, though? Now, there's a question. Do we want it to be able to rotate? There's a good chance that it could topple the whole truck over if we rotate it. Unless we were to also make side stabilizers on it. You know, we're not taking a lot of weight up. Might be okay. Might be okay. Okay. Let's not do the side stabilizers yet. Alright, we will do the... yeah, okay. We'll do a... let me think. Because we could do the rotor... We could do the rotor where it's like, it has 2 positions. It could either be centered Or it could be like 90 degrees to the left or something like that, and we always work to the left. And then that way it's real easy to always bring it back to center. Or we always move to the right or something like that. I think we do that. And then... ooh. Does this truck have a remote? I could put a remote control on the truck. And then I could move the truck from up at the top. Ooh. Oh, this is going to get dangerous. Maybe I do want side stabilizers then. Let's... Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're doing it. Rotor. Hinge. All the classics. So we'll do the hinge, or the rotor with... Not what I meant to do. Where's the 0? 0 is there. I just need to make a lot of small steel tubes, I think. Oh, why do I have so much stuff on me? Oh, I know why. Because I... Alright. Then we'll do... Hinge... might be too big. There we go. Hinge with... Hinge facing that way. Yeah, because I'll be able to jump. I should be able to get up there. Oh, I can make a little ramp for it, too. Yeah. Okay. What am I holding on to? A bunch of stuff. Let's put all that back. There we go. I might be working through the night on this. Alright, so we need you to come down a little bit so that I could work with you here. Then we're going to do... Does this thing matter which way it goes? Which, I guess it's aesthetic. Do we want these, like, pneumatic things on the side or on the top? I think on the side. I need steel plate. Okay. So that'll be that. I'm gonna see how high this gets me after I build this up. I really hope I... Oh yeah, you can hear that? Those wonderful power issues still happening. Large steel tube? Weird. What else? You're good, you're good, you're good. Okay. Must have been full. Alright, so how high can you guys go? Well, I can't. There we go. Reverse you up. That's a very cool looking piston. But also, not the specific piston I was trying to. There we go. That's going to be pretty good, I'd say. Between the two of them there. That's a very cool looking piston. Hang on. I mean, that's not super... I mean, it might be high enough. But... Do we need one more piston? No, not cargo. Not show on HUD. Where are you? Piston. Oh, what the heck. Alright, so if you are... Okay. If you're there, you're going to land on top of this camera when you come down, so that's okay. Let's say that your upper limit is 55 degrees, maybe? Lower limit... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I think I want... wait a minute. You are at... Yeah, okay, I did that wrong. Lower limit, 55 degrees. Upper limit, 90 degrees. There we go. So if we do that like that, we could still have one more piston. Did I put that the right way? I think I did. Alright, then I think what we're going to do is we're going to make something underneath it for it to rest on. We could even potentially mag plate underneath it to hold it down while I'm driving. It's actually probably a pretty good idea. Because there's... I don't know if it'll fit. We'll make it fit. Alright, then I need one of you at the end here. Which way do you need to go? We want you to go this way, I believe. Is that both parts? Yes, I think so. There we go. Alright, so we got the wiggle jiggles going on. I fell down again. I'm not going to do merge block. I think that's a little overkill for this. Let's see. Is my displacement... There we go. See, I think with that displacement, I could fit a row of... Throw that up. I could fit like a row of armor blocks under it and still get like a... mag plate at the end to hold it in place while I'm driving. Dearest Clang, please bless this design. Look upon me with favor. And if it is your will, fly me to the moon. I'm going to change that one to this for what we like to call symmetry. Alright, then if we put a mag... That one, wrong button. Mag plate. Like right on the end here. Then hopefully... How did I have all the parts for that already? Why do I have all these parts on me? Alright, let's... Boy, that unknown signal is really close. I could probably run to it. I'm not going to, but I probably could. Ah, see, look at that. Perfect. Oh, jeez. Anyway, perfect. Sits right on top. Won't jiggle around while I'm driving, hopefully. So then we will have to... I might have to make a... I might have to extend this top out so I have a little bit of a... more of a walkway on the side here, but... Alright, so we need to make... I've dumped all my stuff out. What we need now is a design for a platform to stand on. So we could go... let's see, what could we do as a easy platform coming off of here? We could do some of those like graded windows as the flooring, maybe do a I'm thinking we do like this to begin. What the hell is that noise? Oh, let me set this. Can I do... For you, I think I want the lower limit to be 0 and the upper limit to be... Do I need it to be the opposite of... Let's see, it's going to go... That's going to go up 55 degrees, and this one has to go... Yeah, I think I want your upper limit to be 55. But it might need to be 35. No. Okay, so now if we do both at the same time, it will always... They'll always stay, hey, Devil Knight, how you doing? Alright, we need the window... Barred window, that's what it's called. We don't have any sort of, like, catwalk for small grid, right? Yeah, let's just use this window. You know, it occurs to me that I'm not going to have any, like, cargo up here. Ability to store parts. I'm only going to have what I carry up with me, which might be a lot, so I might be going up and down a lot. I would have no way... There would be no way through the pistons to pull stuff up from below, even if I had connected in. So... I think... And I could put a small cargo up there, but it's not really going to hold much, because I can't get most of the components into it. What would we do? Yeah, I guess it's just going to be whatever I can carry. I mean, I could always drop components on the ground and then just pick them up as I need them. That's a possibility. All right, if anybody thinks of a clever way around that, I need some girders. Oh, I have some girders. Well, you know what we could do, actually? We could make it... If I did it this way, then I could build on top of it instead of this way. And apparently, for some reason, this works. Yeah, why don't we do that instead? Let's do... Alright, what do you mean? What do you mean? There we go. Yeah, so now I can go... Get more girders is what I can do. I don't have it. Build the bucket around a medium cargo. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, rumble strip. Okay, alright, alright. I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Hang on a second. Okay, let's take that off of there. If we did... medium cargo. And we put the medium cargo like... I mean, I guess I could even connect it up for no good reason. But... let's see, I don't have interior plate. But... I may have to move the camera that's underneath it. If I wanted to put it like there. Yeah, I'd have to move the camera, but it could... we could... that could be... like, we could stand on that. Or... if we wanted to be smaller, we could use... connector, like that. Stand on the connector. It would be half the size. Okay, so what's the... what is my human inventory? 1,200 with the current game settings, liters. This thing has an inventory of 1.15, so it's actually slightly smaller than my human inventory. And this is components 212. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong numbers here. 212 liters. I have a capacity of 1.2 kiloliters. This thing is 202 liters. Seems very small. And this one is 153 liters. How do I have such a large capacity compared to a cargo container? I'm reading the wrong number again, aren't I? I'm reading... oh no, maybe not. Components. Oh, inventory. I'm reading the wrong number on the screen again. Okay. 1.15 kiloliters, so this is about the same as my human inventory. This one, inventory 3.38 kiloliters. There we go. So this is actually about 2 people. Almost exact. Nah, more than 2 people. Okay. That's the problem. It was giving me the volume of the components used to build it, so that I could, if I needed to like pack up the components for it, I would know. I was reading, I can't point to my screen, but I was reading the 4th line down where it says components 212 liters as opposed to the bottom line that says inventory 3.3. So anyway, the point is, if we did this, I would have to move my backup camera somewhere else. I guess it could technically just be on the container. I'd have to kind of jump up. This could also potentially put a lot of weight that could tip the thing over if we fill this up with components. So that's another thing to consider. I may want to do the connector instead, even though it's less space. It'll also be less weight. I'd still have to move my camera though. Well, you know what? Let's go for broke here. And by go for broke, I mean potentially break this. I'm sure we could find another place to put the camera. Cargo. I may have to raise this up. Or I may have to cut that back a little bit. But, let's see, can I go into here, grab my 2 hinges. Which one is which, though? Okay, so that's the second one. Alright, hinge, lower, and hinge, upper. So let's make this hinges of the... we're just going to call this the bucket. So let's give them a velocity of 1. And let me just turn off this mag plate for now. Let's not auto lock it. Let's not use it for parking, please. And let's unlock. Alright. Lower hinge, Please reverse. Alright, did that mag plate turn off? No, I turned it back on. Does that look even? No. No, it does not. This thing needs to be at 35. I think I was right the first time. Upper, we need to go to 35, right? Does that look even? Yes, that does. Okay. So given that... Oh man, am I going to have to do math if I want these things to move at the same speed? Maybe 45 degrees is the way we got to do it. Just to make it easier on me, I could have them rotate at the same speed and not have to worry about one of them rotating faster than the other one. I don't want to have to do trigonometry. Let's do that. Both of you are going to have 45 and 45. So if I tell both of you to reverse on me, bring you all back down here, do a quick reset. Don't give me ideas like that. Using turret control for this. Alright. Oh, not what I meant to do. Meant to do... Let's reverse you all again for a second. Realign. I meant to do hinge lock. Just want to bring you up and hinge lock. Just so that I can hopefully get this container attached on the end here. No, on the end of that. There we go. We'll do it. Since it doesn't need to be attached there, I'll put the two connectors on the side just in case.
Energy low.
Indeed, indeed. I'm just gonna charge up in here for a second. I'm staying out way too late. It's already 10:20 p.m. local time. I'm gonna have to eat soon. I'm gonna have to drink soon. Actually, as long as I'm sitting in here, I could just eat and drink real quick. Go on. Do your eating. Oh, he doesn't always eat. That's right. All right. And now I'm on the roof. So you're good. I wanted to get... Let me do this trick again. You know, it just occurred to me that that's how I could always get up from here. Alright, I want to take this out and make it just to reduce the potential for clanging. We're going to make this this guy. Just to... Okay. So, should I be standing on this when the hinges reverse? Seems like it is not sitting as flat as I would like. Yeah. Yeah. Did this thing never get updated collision? Or do I have something else in there that it's hitting? Yeah, that's a good idea. I should just set the gyros to override whenever this thing is up. That should help. Yeah. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's fine. It just feels like it should be resting on there, and it doesn't seem to be. But maybe it's okay. So anyway, now we got to build around this to make this a thing that we can lift up. So what we're going to have to do is, basically, when we want to go up, we'll have to stand at the bottom, manually fill it up through the bottom hole. Then we will stand on top, and we'll be able to just, like, pull through the floor. So I think what we're going to do is put some of these around it. And then I think what I'm going to do is actually make like a kind of a ramp up to it. That makes sense. How much steel plate do I have on me? Not enough to do what I want to try here. But I kind of want to just make like a step ramp up to it with steel plate so that I could just kind of walk up to that level. This also means that the standing platform can extend beyond the front of this thing. So this has a lot of benefits. Let's see. So if I want to be at that level, I want to probably be like... And then I can walk up onto it from there. That's my plan. You can use the smaller ones for the mining using... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Use the large connector and the medium container. Use the large connector on the medium container to connect with the large connector used to pull... Oh. Yeah, okay. No, I'm just going to manually fill it with stuff. I'm not going to have to... I'm not going to worry about, like, having it connect with other things. Yeah, okay, so I want... I think I do want at least one row of stuff going around the front of it. And then I might try to do some kind of railing or something just so that I don't fall off when I'm really high up. Yeah. Having no jetpack is kind of not fun. I'll be honest. There we go. Nice big platform that I can stand on. That hopefully isn't going to be too heavy. But then I could go right up onto it. Actually, it doesn't even really need to be this far back, does it? Because I really only need to be able to, like... Yeah, I think this is probably too far back by one row. Yeah, actually this should be plenty of... I'll go out one more on the side here. Is this the facing the right way? I think so. I think that's what I want. Gonna be dealing with the sounds of these things like constantly. See, I think it's still trying to push down. What are these guys doing here? Are they at their... I don't know, you're at 90, you're at 0. Okay, I guess it's fine. Just the noises. Just the noises. Alright, so I can still walk up here. I don't have to move that forward at all. Do we have railings that work on small grid? Yeah, we do. Okay. We could do... We could do... Let me think about this. Because we could do... do we have a... What are my small grid button panel options? I've got... You are not... I just have button. Oh, I have this thing. Button pedestal, and I have this thing. Vertical button panel. Okay. Then I've got that thing, which doesn't... Okay. Oh, console module. Okay, hang on a second. Let's look at some options here. So we've got vertical button panel. That's got 3 things I could use to go maybe up, down, I don't know. Then I've got single button on a pedestal, control panel on a pedestal, which is upside down, which I'll probably put up here just for general access, although I could go through that for access, so maybe not. I thought there was another... I'm gonna fall off of this thing. This thing, console. So we can also have one of these up here with some buttons. So I could use this for controls for various things. So we could maybe have one that's up, down, rotate. What would I need the other one for? Be for? Maybe I could have one for if we did do... yeah, I could potentially use another one for if we did... stabilizers on the side. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this there. Or maybe it would be better on the side, actually, like here. Yeah, probably better there. Let's get rid of you. And I have literally never used railings on small grid, to my knowledge. So what do I need? Oh, do they not work? Oh. There might be a reason I've never used railings on small grid. Yeah, that would be the reason why. All right, well, what can we use as a good substitute? What would be a good... I mean, I could always just do more barred window. I could have done the floor as armor plate, armor paneling, and then done the windows along the edges, but I really... There should be something I can put on here, right? What wonderful blocks could we put? I know there's small grids of you. I mean, I could put armor panels on it. Yeah, we could do... We have some some of the bay windows work on. That's kind of weird. Don't have you, don't have you. Yeah, maybe I could just do barred windows all around. I don't think it would be all around because I wouldn't be able to go around corners with it. That's kind of the hard part with it, is going around corners. Unless I did... Okay. I have an idea again. We're going to take out everything. Trust me on this, it'll be fine. It's going to look cool when it's done. That's the important part. Okay. This thing is jiggling and shaking like something I'm not going to describe. Armor panel, I want the... boy, armor panels take 5 times as much steel plate as armor blocks, I assume they're lighter then, huh? If I went all around, if I just went all around the base with armor, with light armor, that would be lighter, right? Because it's only one steel plate. Maybe that's what I want to do instead, actually. Let's do that. Let's go. It's really dumb of me to do this in the rain. I could easily slip and fall off of here. Let's go like that. Oh, come on, get out of there. Okay, and then I'm thinking, because I still want to go out. Still want to go out 2 on the sides here. So if we did this, do I have a thing? I do have a thing. Okay. So we can go. Oh wait a minute. What did I do here? No. Can we please? There we go. We got all. There we go. All right. Okay, here's the thing. I'm getting tired of this rain and everything. I'm gonna go eat, sleep, and all the good stuff real quick here. Water, get some pee. Sit in my chair, have a nice meal. Yum, yum, yum. Very good, very good. Drink a little bit of water. Remind people to consider liking the stream if they're enjoying this in real life. The other thing is, I always forget that, like, my solar panels on the roof aren't working through the night. And if I just go to sleep, then they can start working again in the morning. That's like the one little cheat that I allow. Well, actually, there's a lot of cheats that I allow. But. All right, to sleep. Good morning. Here we go. Back into the world. What is that? A big tree up there? Okay. Excuse me. Good morning, pumpkins. Looking good. All right, this didn't blow up through the night. Feeling pretty good about that. This is actually what I want to do. Maybe. No, it's not. No, it's not. I want... Because what I really want is this, and then this right here. So I think the only way to make that work, nicely is just to do this. So there we go. And the reason why I'm doing that will be clear in a bit, just not yet, because I have not explained it yet. That is literally the only reason why. Okay. Probably going to put that ladder on the other side as well, just for symmetry. Okay. And I need one couple. Oh, no. Nope. I guess I got to jump down. This thing is turning into a monstrosity. Okay, so now what I want to do is, where did I put those plates? I didn't put the plates down anywhere. No, they're not called plates. They're called panels. I want the light armor panel slope. We're going to put the panel slope here. No. Here. Here. And here. And get out of there. Alright. I am realizing now that when I saw these as having 5 steel plates, that I was actually looking at the large grid ones. So, but that's okay. I think either way, it doesn't matter. There's still 1 steel plate, so. And then for the rest of these, I was going to do this, but now I'm wondering if it wouldn't be better to just do armor paneling all around. No, it's not. Let's do this. It'll look better. And then, let's see. If I do one just there, I can still walk through there, right? Yeah. Cool. That'll be fine then. I am going to take out... let's see. Well, if we make this the walk-up, like this, then we can make the swing out... Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put... The arm is only ever going to swing out this way. We're going to move this stair thing to this side. And then we're going to put... So we'll walk up this way and then put our button panel right here. I think. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I want it to actually be facing forward so that I can see where this thing is moving to as I am moving it. That's too bad. This would have been a good... That would have been a good idea. Let's just put it right here. Because then we could put another one... We could put another one like right there later if we need to. And I think I'm still going to move that over to this side. And then we'll bar up that side. Of course, I can't get back up here now without moving that. I think that works out okay because the stairs are on this side, or the ladder rather. So where's my... where did I... Anyway, where's my... let's see, we want it to be here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Now we'll go get our stuff. This is good because I won't accidentally fall off, but I could fall off. I could jump over this on purpose if I wanted to. I guess I have the room to make this a less steep ramp if I wanted to. Probably should take out these ones underneath it and make it look a little bit more solid, but we can worry about that later. Can I get it from you? Yeah. This is really coming together. I can only assume that I'm going to take this out one time and have it like topple over or explode or something, so. Alright, let's rename all these things. So this is my rotor for the bucket. All of these things are a piston for the bucket. We'll put all these really nice colors we got going on here. Pistons of the bucket. And then I think we could probably take all of those off of there. We'll make the velocity more like 0.15 for now, since there's 3 of them. We'll see how that goes. I think that's all fine there. Easy buttons in the bucket. Spooky pumpkin. Oh, this merge block is on the welder wall. And that probably should be like that. Mag plates. Thanks for stopping by, Digi. You can head out. We'll see you next time. Mag plate for the bucket should be there. Don't think we need to see it there. And then the cargo container. Cargo M. And we'll name it bucket as well. Everything is bucket. All right, so that means we should be able to program this. Oh my god, we're gonna have to hide a bunch of things out of here from the miner. Bucket. All right, we're gonna say. Oh, that's really. I might need 2 of these because I've got hinge control and piston control. Yeah, let's make another one of these already. They're not going to be well labeled, but that's okay. Why do I have the components? Why did I have the components for a whole nother one? Oh well, whatever. Oh, is this the... I was going to say, looking at the shape of this, this is the kind of thing I could, if I wanted to, accidentally walk up and over and fall off, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to call this one... button... Where is it? Bucket... pistons... And the other one is going to be called bucket. We'll say hinges, but whatever. I think I'm probably going to put hinge and locks and everything. The controls will be down in the cockpit, so I'll basically lock everything down in the cockpit and then unlock everything, you know, when we get into position, set up everything, and then I can come up here and just control it from up here. So, one thing I want to confirm... Oh. I know I had the parts for you. Is... We're going to have to fill this hole in later. You are... positive 90. That's exactly what I wanted, except I'm on the wrong side of this thing. So my rotor is going to have a lower limit of 0 and an upper limit of 90. And a velocity of negative 1 for now. Alright. We are shaking like crazy, and I really hope this thing doesn't end up accidentally disconnecting from its connector. Maybe we should, though. I might end up bumping into that thing, but let's start with bucket hinges reverse, and the rotor reverse, and then we'll figure out what to do about button 3 here. Actually, let me, as long as I'm in here, let's make it get you out of there. Available buttons, hinges, and rotor. Okay. Then for you, it's going to be pistons, on, off, and then, wait, this is the correct, yeah, pistons for the bucket, not the welder wall, and reverse. Alright, so you are pistons on, off, and you are reverse. Okay. So, in theory, pushing this should lift us up. Alright, little flopsy. This should swing us out. Okay, good. And then this should bring us up. I didn't like industrial overhaul. No offense, Joe. But, yeah, no. I'm just trying to get to a state where I can get a little bit higher off the ground easily. More easily than before. And I think this will do it, although I think we might topple the truck over. So I think we're going to have to build... We might have to build some stabilizers on the truck. That could be fun, though. That could be fun. I don't know if this is going to get me high enough for the to work on those windmills, though. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. We can reverse you, bring you back in. We could do all these things at once, can't we? And I'll wait till we're lined up and we'll bring the hinges down. All right. Bring the hinges down. There we go. And then the mag plate will lock later. Oh, maybe that's what I should do, is have the mag plate control up here. Well, no, mag plate control can be down here. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. And then we'll just put the same controls down in the cockpit so that when I fall off, I can easily just bring everything back down. So, I like that. All right. We're getting to the end of the stream here. The next time, we'll cover up this hole real quick. How's this thing doing on power? Yep. Okay, good. This thing is charged enough that it could go mining, finally. So we could, at the start of the next stream, send this thing out mining. We'll just send it to that iron hole that was over there, that we just barely started mining in. We'll just tell it to go to town on that same hole. So we'll finally get some iron coming in more stably, or more consistently. We'll hopefully remember to swap out the mod for the welder or blueprint assembler, and we'll hopefully use the newly updated truck. There's a little bit more I want to do on here, just to make things look a little bit nicer, like the way this is held up, and cover that up. But for the most part, this is pretty much good to go. So we'll get the truck over, see if I can, at the very least, maybe take down one of these towers, build another one further away. That's my main goal. And then I may end up, I think my ultimate plan is basically to make a version of this same thing here, but with thrusters on it. And then I can fly up as high as I want, stand near things, do some quick stuff, and come back down. That would be a little bit harder because I'd have to get a battery on it as well, so there's a lot of weight. And get some way to charge it, so it might end up having like imagine this whole thing, but it also needs to have like batteries on the sides and then maybe like a connector on the bottom so that it can land on something and charge up. That's kind of my ultimate goal. But I think for the time being, this should get me close enough, because I should be able to drive up really close to this second one over here. And like I could fix this one so that these two ones here are one block further out than they are. I need to put a block underneath them. And then this tower just needs to be moved over a bit more. I mean, both of them should be higher up, but what are you going to do? I can't make the thing go any higher. So at the very least, we could move it over, and then we could probably make a third one as well. If I put the truck on this side, I could get a lot higher. Although we're at a goofy angle, but whatever. So that's that. And we'll get the miner going. So that's what we will do next time. So, you may have noticed I didn't do City Skylines when I said I was going to, and that's because there was an update for it, and like just one of my mods stopped working, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to fight this right now, and so I just canceled the stream. I think it's working now. If it is working on Sunday, I will still try to do City Skylines. If it's not working, I might just do Space Engineers instead of canceling the stream. At what point did this turn into this and not concrete? Seems like an oversight. But anyway. Yeah, you're right. What is your name? Julian. You are right. They need to be 8 blocks apart, and they are way too close together. And I built them that way because I don't have a jetpack, and I had to put them somewhere, and this was where I could reach at the time, because I was trying to build catwalks off the thing. So, yeah, they are way too close together. The ones on top, I think, are optimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, maybe they could go one higher. but these ones on the side are not. This one is definitely too close to the base, and there's nothing I could do about that. I think the other ones are okay. This tower is too close to this tower, which is why I need to basically tear it down and build a new one a little bit further away. So that'll be what I'm going to use the truck for, is to make these towers more efficient, because I am at my capacity for power generation at the moment. Like, the power that we're using is basically on par. And actually, once we really start using the miner and it's constantly flying back and forth and needing to be recharged, I'm always going to be running out of power. So, and we don't have a full day of sun here because of the mountain, so I have to wait for the sun to go down, wait for it to get really dark, and then go to sleep. So one thing I am going to do real quick is grab some steel plate and fix... I'm going to go up on the roof. Yeah, that's true. I could. I'll probably will build a bit more of like a grid of... here we go. I will... yeah, it would be good to eventually build like a grid of these things. So, you know, have 2 go out that way, have 2 more back that way. They could eventually do more of them, you know. Once I get good enough with using the bucket truck to build these things, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I just wanted to come over here and check on the corner where I dented the roof. Fix that up real quick. Yeah, that's better. That was kind of bothering me. So, we're good now. Yep, we're good? Okay. Alright, back down we go. Let's just fall off of there. Okay. So that's going to be it for today. Once again, I would ask, if you enjoyed the stream, please consider throwing a like on the video so that the algorithm will recommend me to more people. And if you'd like to get notified when I go live, please consider hitting the subscribe button so that you will get those notifications. And I do try to schedule things ahead of time as much as possible. And I do, when I cancel streams, I try to cancel them as early as possible, or reschedule them to another time as soon as I know that I won't be able to make it. So, appreciate you all coming out here. Happy Halloween once again, although at least in my time zone, it's not Halloween anymore. Hope you had a good one, if that's the kind of holiday that you like to celebrate. If not, I hope you had a good day of the week in general. And I believe I will see you tomorrow for Earth Defense Force 6. Talk to you later, everybody.